Hello and welcome back to this edition of Game Time with Final Fantasy XIV, a realm reborn for the PlayStation 3. Joining us as always is our level 36 Lancer, Chrono Ocelot, and today we are up here in the Forgotten Springs. So Forgotten Springs is southern Thanalan, beautiful area. Actually, it's kind of like an oasis amongst the desert. Very lovely place to be at. It even has a fate that pops through these gates here, and there's a whole bunch of worms that kind of come through, and you have to go and attack them and all. But if you remember from our last episode, what we were doing was talking to some in Camp Tranquil out in the South Shroud, or I believe it's South Shroud, and he's part of the company of heroes, or at least he was. And he had us do a couple things, and then we had to pick up an egg, and then he told us to have a chat to somebody here in the Forgotten Springs. So now that's what we're going to do without further ado. Let's knock it out. Okay, so this character right here is who we need to have a chat to. State your business, adventurer. It's not ha ha ha. So this is the one Wise Cat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Okay. Let's see what you're willing to offer us. Stuff that we really don't need. I'll collect that. Perfect. Okay. Now we have to prove our worth to this character here. We're gonna call him Udnun. Okay. Udnun is attempting to ignore me. I like how they say attempting, because it's not going to work, is it? You should all know that by now. And now I'm going to make sure I'm taking as much money as possible, because I know they're going to be traveling about. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles. There's no mistaking that. Now, you did manage to obtain that Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am a nun. Okay, whatever. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claim my position. It is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. A child who wishes to become a hunter must collect the blood of 7 sundrakes. You are a child, so you may find this to be easy, but you are not of the U tribe, so perhaps not. I will consider your request once you have brought me the blood, and not a moment sooner. The Drake exception. Okay, nice. Alright, so out we go. Zoom it out, cameraman. There we go. Okay, so now we're off into the lovely Sagoli Desert. Again, this is the south. Oh, yes. Southern Thanalan. It's going to be the area we need to make it to. We are all the way over here, traversing the long expanse of a desert. But luckily, we do not have to do this alone. Got something trying to target us. We're not worried about it, because you are not of my targeting. Oh yeah, I can't call Epoch as long as this guy is on tail. So yeah, you can see the desert. You know, they have the little heat distorting vision thingies all around. This character, Ocelot Weapon, I've seen him around a bit. Seen him running about. I believe he's a Mithra. Which makes sense as an ocelot. Okay, so we're gonna cut a little this way. Now, one of the beautiful things about this Sigoli Desert that I really want to make it back to this area for is because in my hunting world, I'll show you over here, this Emulsia Devonator is actually around here too. So if I could find him, I'll actually get me 531 company seals that I would love to have. So I believe they're going to be going to be up here is where the Emulsia is going to be at. But these Sun Drakes is where I'm going to kill off for now. And today we're not going to fight with Epoch for these ones, just because... Actually, you know what? Why not? Why not? I mean, I have some extra bundles to join around, so why not? So since we're up in this area, we got to kill off 7 of these guys. I like to get Epoch as much experience as possible, so I can try to rank them up as soon as possible. But... there we go. But yeah, until then, we're not really worried too much about much. Up you go. Triangle you go. Don't rock. Okay, so these things are pretty far in between, as you can tell. These Sun Drakes will be running about this desert for a while. And this hot clad armor too, that's not going to be a good deal. There we go, we got 3 of them right now. They're all aggressive, we're going to see if we can catch their attention pretty soon. Yep, shoot right there. These battles is just a little interesting here. Thanalan. Okay, what's this little trigger? As soon as it gets in range, bow. My Shoryuken. What is that? My spirit bond with the Tide Split is complete. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Now we need to find a few more of these Sun Drakes there. Those ones dragged me out of the circle. Should be located a little further over this hill there. It's just the colors, like you can tell the sand is hot. Like, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. You could just tell. From the colors and the distant blurs of the scenery. They've really done a great job as far as the graphics go with this game. It would really suck if your character would get heat stroke, you know. Have to make sure they have a glass of distilled water with you or something. Okay, I see my other target back there in the distance there. He should be the last one we need if we can make it to him in time. Cage him here, start off with that there. So one true thrust, the vocal thrust, and then the final. Full thrust, beautiful. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now what we're going to do is move on to my traveling gear set, or my cross hotbar set. Put on our sprint. Switch it back over into my attack one before I forget. And now that we've got these Sun Drakes around here, we're going to make it up into this Emulsia area, where we can hopefully have a battle to these Divinators. With these Divinators we can collect a little bit of company seals while we're out here. Especially since there's no fates about. Okay, Devonator 1. Hello, sir. I can start you off with the battle there. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can just run by you because you're not Devonators. Snipers, nope. Was I supposed to kill one? Oh, I was. No, 3. 1 of 3. Alright, so I guess let's just have a battle while we're here. Get Epoch experience while we're doing it. Take out this sniper here. Okay, next step we're gonna put. We'll take on you because you'll have a little more power than the other will. Start with 2. We're gonna come with 3. We're gonna go with this disavow for you. Okay, angle you away. So you fucking have at it with you. Come in with the entry way here. Bottomize you. Oops, didn't even see that was done. Sun in a hot desert. Didn't even see his little attack that he's trying to pull through. Hey, you. Let's fight. There's snipers out there. Looks like they have a few more outside. It's always lovely for me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Had to clear up my throat a bit. Not really used to having a chat all the time while I'm playing these games. Normally these conversations go about to my head. Okay, so we should have another Devonator spawning pretty soon. There it is. Make sure that this guy's not going to mess with us with it. Okay, triangle it out. Side thrust you. That was nice and simple. Now we're also going to have a few of these guys start to spawn back as well. So until then we're going to shoot to the back cages and see if there are any more Devonators out here by this sniper. Yes, there is. There's one more Devonator. And we're going to finish you off proper with a side thrust. With this here. You hit. 2 and increase our damage output with the shoulder. Oh yeah. That about wraps it for us though on that. Maelstrom, there we go, that's 531 on the seals. We made it. And obviously these things only aggro to sights. Judging from the fact that he really didn't have anything to say to me. So I ran up to him. I know a lot of the stuff that was in the Camp Tranquil area, they responded to what was it, sound, because I was running close to them. They weren't even looking my direction. All of a sudden they turned around and tried to aggro. So yeah, just one of those things. It's just a trial and error experience that you go through. With that being said, Epoch, I'll send you home, mate. We gotta make it back. We can ride on top of you. Okay, yeah, so now we've got to make it back. Always throws me off a little. There we go, that you can see that fate is inside the town. That was the one I was telling you about with those little sandworms. Or apparently they're drakes that come in there. I thought they were sandworms. Well, yeah, they just kind of raid the village for a little bit. There we go, looks like everybody finished them off already. I was a little nervous the first time I came there because I was such a low level. I was just cruising around on Epoch. Popped in through those gates and that's where they were at. And I was like, oh, so I didn't know where to run, how to hide. If I was going to die, I'd have to make it all the way back to to Britannia. Yeah, this was a very nerve-wracking experience for me when I was over here. But we made it out okay. Excuse me again. Excuse me again. Okay, so as a courtesy, keep Epoch outside. Come on in. Let's have a little chat to you again, sir. I will not help an unproven whelp. Bring me the blood, or we have nothing to discuss. There you go, little prissy cat. You are a hunter of beasts. This much I now know to be true. But Titan is no mere beast. If you mean to hunt a god, you must prove much more to me. Okay. Just start off with that money, please. What else you got for us tonight? Okay, wants me to hunt the most dangerous game. I guess that's a human, right? Hunting a beast is a simple affair. You merely stalk, pursue, and slay. Hunting a beast man, however, is far more complex an endeavor. Across the desert to the east lies the Emulsion Encampment. Yeah, we were right over there. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Emulsion in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this one spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, and bring to me his necklace. Okay. Okay, so that's a fun little task. So now we're gonna make it right on back on Epoch. Okay, so we're gonna make it all the way back over there. Why would he give me a worn spear, would you think? So if I have to draw him out from the camp over here, I'd probably guess that I would probably leave a spear to make it look like it was one of his own men that was defeated or needed assistance in order to draw him away from the encampment. Make it look like maybe one of his men found something and he's like, hey, look, hey, I found a spear, like a special golden spear or something like that, just to pull him out from the encampment again. That's what I would think of in the real world, something along those, unless that spear is supposed to unlock something for us, which we have no idea of either. So with that being said, do this, call Epoch into battle. Let's rock. Side thrust it. Blinds Epoch a little bit. Definitely won't get the best out of me that way though. I guess that's the only thing that's really missing from this game. This is the official something where you have to actually solve it, because it looks like from here I just need to wait at the destination. My character will automatically solve it. I kind of want like some Legend of Zelda type riddles and dungeons where you have to do certain things in order to make something happen. I just thought that'd be interesting for it though. But okay. Now just wait. He's here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we get to rock. Oh, he's dead already. Major damage output I put on him. Okay. Easy enough. Alright, hey, we have the fate over here. I definitely want to participate in that. Especially with Epoch, just get us a little bit of experience since we only got 90 from him. Right, we are here. Let's fight. So it looks like they are ready just to fight them off here. Just making sure we adding a lot of damage output to them. Slow them up. Ah, crap! I should have used the other one. My fault. It was a mistake on my part. Accidentally hit slow instead of my full thrust. Okay. Don't make that mistake again. There we go. It's always a fun little fight. I've got some lost goodies here. So I'll never really use it for much else. It's not this early in the game. Take that 8,000 experience, no worries there. And I'm already done with this. I'll check out the map in a second to see. But there should be more to it than that. Yep, looks like that's it already. Make sure there are no other entries on my hunting log for you. Show incomplete. Looks like we have none as far as, let's see, Thanalan, Southern Thanalan, Zanrak. Oh, okay, that's the actual Pugilis area. So in case you guys are looking at Zanrak place, it's right over here. That's going to be the area where I'll need to go to next, and over here too. Okay, so Epoch, sir, I'll return you so we can ride back into the Forgotten Springs location. See if we can just angle it that way. Run them on auto run. Auto run, in order to do that, you're just pushing straight up on the left joystick, and then I'll hit the L1 button, and then when I let go of everything, it locks into an auto run. So that way all I have to do is worry about my camera. I can spin my camera around, it's got it still running. Never changes anything. And then I can still keep the auto run just by pushing sideways, which ways that I want to go. But if I do a sharp pullback, which I will in order to stop him, then that's how you stop one way, or you can actually just tap the L1 button again and he'll stop it that way too. But this is just going to be a sharp pullback on the joystick, like that. Probably should have went over that in an early episode, but whatever. Okay, zoom on in again. It's the Oud-Nun. Okay, tell me, adventurer, is all old Nemesis dead? He is. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Thank you. Yeah, because this whole journey was brought about by me finding some ingredients for this chef. We are here this time. Still nothing of use to me, except for that money. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit, but no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so that their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map along with the location of where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Understood. Me and Epoch will be able to handle it. So, as he promised on top of our map, he should have gave us some goodies. What do we have here? No, something over there. So this is where we're going to be looking at for that. Apparently we have to go kill up an angler first, get its body, and then we take him to that area. So with that, is that area though? Is it far enough to... Yeah, we can run now. Okay, so we'll call out Epoch now. Yeah, I'm not going to participate in that fate, that's almost over. What if I kill this one? See you in a second. Is it good enough for us to collect the carcass? Apparently not, okay. We need to find a place. So he did say collect a carcass. Just killed off one of you, did not get your carcass according to the chat log. So we're gonna see, yep, I see some over there in the distance. So maybe I need to kill these ones instead. Yep, because they have the quest target above them. Peaceful they are. Shame. Okay, finish you off with this. We'll get another one of these. One of these, and collect your body hopefully. There we go, defeat the angler, got his carcass, okay. Now we need to head out to this area right over here. So like straight up this hill here, or right over the hill. Should be about the area we'll need to be at to leave the carcass. And then fight off this one, collect our ingredient. Jump up. It's too solid of a wall. Jump it. There we go. I got it. Okay. Let's leave that body right there. Let's see what they got to do. Do I have to go any place and wait? Yes, I do, looks like. I don't need to worry about that. You go around here somewhere. There you go. Hello, sir. We are here to kill you. I tried to stop it. I was too slow on the trigger. The stun. Easy enough. Is that it? That it is. Fun stuff, huh, you Paul? Okay, let's go make our sprint. See if we can make it back to town. So I've never really lived in the desert, never really been into a desert myself, but I heard that that the daytime is extremely hot and then the nighttime is extremely cold. So for whatever reason that would be at, I'm not really sure. I would think in my head it makes sense that the heat would kind of linger throughout the night, but I don't know. Yeah, according to Bear Grylls on whatever that show was, can't remember what it was. It was on Netflix. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just kind of put myself into my character's shoes, see how he would take it. Okay. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Yes, I did. I think so. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Chrono. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wise Cat. Worry not, you will have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain a third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wise Cat's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain soon again, there's something I would like you to deliver for me. That I can do if you give me my money. And then this will be the last part of it. Wants me to deliver a gift to this man. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to this wisdom and generosity. Gotta throw that R in every time. Wise Cat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Chrono. I can do that for you. Okay. Out we go. Okay, now according to this, we need to teleport out. Make sure there are no other side quests about this area. Yep, that's it. Alright, so we will deal with that another time though. But for now, again, on behalf of Epoch and myself, myself and Chrono, I would like to thank you guys for watching this episode of Game Time with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn on the PlayStation 3. And until next episode, we will see you later.